Hello guys, how we doing today? My name is Jocko and I'm a proud Vietnam veteran. What I'd like to talk about is in-home services for each and every one of us that are veterans. We are entitled to it and we should be getting it. The whole problem is it's not explained to you how to get it, and most of the time the government does not want to give it to you because it costs money. And you know about the big brother with the holding of the money. The point I'm bringing out is we are entitled to it and we should be getting it because we're getting older. We did what we had to do, and I think it's time for the government to do what it has to do to take care of us as we're a little older and we still pay our dues every day for what we've done. And I think that every state has a different organization for it, so I can't tell you how each state works for it, but I'm telling you what the services are and how you got to go about to get them. Because as we get on, we need a little help more than we needed a few years ago. Like I said, we're getting on. And it's entitled to us, and all we have to do is just ask for it, and they will help you get it. And not only that, they also have a statement where they say that doctors, if they're not licensed in your state, are not able to help you. That is not the truth, because a lot of us were going to the VA for our help, and some of the doctors in the VA are not licensed in the state that they work in, but they are federally licensed where they are good all over the world. So they don't have to worry about having this local license that isn't good here and isn't good there. It's one license is good anywhere. And that's what's important to know. What I'm going to do is put me on with my son, and he'll explain more in depth about how we acquire these services that we'll be needing and we should be getting and shouldn't have a problem getting from the government. Thank you very much for your time.
Hello, my name is Dakota Irwin Jacobowitz. I am the son of Vietnam veteran Irwin Jacobowitz. As I want to say, welcome home and thank you for your service. As some of you may know, as my dad would refer to as brothers and sisters, came home with a toxin, which is a dioxin, called Agent Orange. It was used in Operation Ranch Hand to kill mosquitoes. But what America didn't tell you is that this dioxin caused harm to a lot of veterans and a lot of nurses and a lot of people that were over there in Vietnam. Fast forward now, almost 50 to 75 years later, we're here in California, the year 2024. And just recently, we just came out with a decision that's going to affect a lot of veterans who are going to be happy to get this help that the state still hasn't told anybody about. Recently, we just went to court for my father for a program here in California called IHSS, also known as Independent Home Supportive Services. This program was created to help people such as my father, seniors, veterans, anybody, even people disabled with special needs who need a little bit of help at home, that do not have help at home and cannot afford to have a nurse or an aide or somebody come to the house to take care of them. So just recently, we just won a case battle against the state of California involving IHSS for my father, where there's a form you have to fill out by your doctor. It's called an SOCS 873 form, which is required by your doctor, to fill out and the test that you need IHSS. And what happened was in my father's case, and we had to argue this, was the fact that the state argued that because my father was at the time being seen by a VA doctor in the Department of Veterans Affairs in Arcadia, California, that she was not a licensed California doctor. As stated on the form, she has to be a California registered and licensed practicing doctor. Well, here's where the county went wrong. The county did not only investigated, as the judge found, as far as the state of California. They determined, boom, we deny your services. After doing some research, we found out this doctor is licensed in the state of Pennsylvania. Something the county, I guess, only at the hearing decided to say that, yes, we investigated, chalk it up to government bureaucracy. But in this case, I had done some research and I tracked down the doctor's history and her background and found out she is licensed in the state of Pennsylvania. Fast forward to the hearing. After presenting these facts, I was able to prove that under the United States Supremacy Clause under Article, if I remember, it's Article 2 of the Constitution, the federal law or trumps state law. So basically, as this case pertains to this case, the doctor is a VA licensed doctor. As long as she is licensed in one state, she may practice in any state, including not limited to all U.S. 50 states, including Alaska, Guam, and the territories. She has that full force and effect. As long as she's in the official duty and act as a VA doctor, she can treat any person, any state, or U.S. territory. Unbeknownst to the county, they never researched this, and this is where they made a terrible error and could have caused the veteran a wrongful loss of services, and for other veterans who probably are losing their services that they darn do need them. And this program may be called something in other states, but under the Supremacy Clause, when we show the paper, we're going to cite to what the judge had said in his opinion. And I want to also thank the Honorable Judge Stephen Franks for his commitment to this case and helping veterans and those who do need services that are, as my father would say, we should never be forgotten. We did the job no one else in this country's got the balls or the brawn to do, and we should not be forgotten. And with that being said, I think at this stage of the game, and it's going to be a continued fight with California, because I know a lot of people are going to go through it, give them hell. Give them hell. Because it's not just California that's doing this. If you don't apply for these programs, you don't get these programs, the politicians are going to pocket that money. And they hope you don't know. Because as of time of searching this video and recording it, the state still hasn't updated the SOC 873 form to include this information. It's like you got to do the job for the government. And you got to be your own lawyer. And this is going out for any veteran out there, any person that needs help. And it's, you went to Vietnam, fought hell. Give them hell here at home. Do what you got to do. Thank you for your service. Welcome home. Thank you.